Let's go. Let's go. Gotta go feet. Always good. Good start. Elite. Not great. Not a good pickup. But that's fine. That's fine. Bane of my existence. Speed is nice though. A little slower than I like. Not a terrible start for a warm-up run. Gotta say. something else, but I'm not seeing any more chests. Don't want to get rid of the speed upgrade for the crit goggles. As nice as the crit goggles are. You love to see it. Though you don't love to hear the voice. Definitely don't love to see Beetle Guard just walk right on the cliff. Good pickup for Artie. Okay. Again, not my favorite pickup, but I can use it for scrap. That's how we roll. That's how we roll in here. No coward. Really? Every shot. Alex. What's up, dude? Fine, be that way. Wait. Oh, that's not good. There had to be three. Oh shit, 11 minutes. I'm gonna be on stage 2. You're right, Alex, this is not Final Fantasy. This is Risk of Rain 2. 1.0 was finally released. It's so loud, holy shit. 1.0 was finally released like 2 weeks ago. So I'd much rather play this than Final Fantasy. Because I like this one. I need to know, did you just... Okay. Well, he has good taste. Because this game is pretty good. But I need to know, did you just come in here to troll me about not playing Final Fantasy? Because you would be justified. You get to watch me repeatedly die on the hardest difficulty. Because I aim for achievements. Give me like, actually, we'll pump that down. We'll pump this up. Let's see how that looks. Fun part of dealing with audio live. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down in the menu too. And then we'll just chill up here. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Jesus, another freaking top tier item? Oh yeah, I asked if you had just come in here to troll me for not playing Final Fantasy. Because you would be justified in doing so. I would say. But I like this game. It's real good. I've been playing it since it came out in early access because I played the original and I loved it. Because this game is pretty good. I especially like this character because I get to break the game and just fly forever. That's the fun part of Artificer. I never have to touch the ground. Cool. What raid is it? Not that I would ever know what raid it is, because I don't play that game. I will let you know, I contemplated playing it for like, Jesus Christ. I contemplated playing it for like 5 minutes yesterday, and then I didn't, because I didn't feel like it. So we're getting closer. Hold on. It's my freaking... That's why. Freaking jam that shit down. Cool, is that the one where you do the skate tricks? Because if it's extreme, I can only assume that it's because you're doing the skate tricks. When are they going to release the Tony Hawk raid? And we need Shield Girls seasons 1 through 17. Because that show is real good. Kinda. It's kinda. Let's gamble. I'll take it. I still haven't watched anything for the podcast yet. I will have you know. That sounds great. That sounds real dope. And it's another one of them things. It's another thing to make me contemplate it. But I don't know if I can give up just for the memes yet. I think I need to keep the memes going. Because otherwise it's just not the same. That, and I know everyone is gonna play for like 2 weeks. And then that's gonna be that. I have no faith in longevity with that group. Ryson, what are you doing here? Are you also bored? Or killing time before a raid? I mean, you should give up on everything. And yes, it is always weeb hours here. Even though I'm not playing a weeb game. Although... Yes, I did post it in the Discord, because I figured why not. That's true. You just need to believe. And I am not surprised. Did they even make it to the 2-week mark? Like... Because I know... Actually, I don't think Barry has it yet, because Barry wanted the houses. James paid for 3 months because he mismanages his own funds. And I haven't bought it yet because I meme. Well, then go buy some. Easy clap. James makes me feel bad for him, even though I know I shouldn't, because it's all of his problems are his own problems. But you know, some do they even have those? Where can you get some donkeys shots, dude? Get that freaking donkey skit. I will never forget recording a Dunks ad for my demos and being like, I think I want to do a Mass accent for this. And my voice coach was like, yeah, sure, why not? Get into the spirit. And that's the one we ended up going with. $50? Jesus. How much is Dunks worth? That's gotta be some artisan flavors of Massachusetts right there. Just sit outside with a sign. Will meme for donkeys. Oh shit. Whoops. You think people would wear a shirt that said "Will meme for donkeys"? I don't think any of my grammar in that sentence was correct. Did my brain just like melt down a little bit? Whee! I should see if Pip's on. She might be at work though. And anytime we try monsoon runs, we always get freaking raw luck. Oh shit. Nice. I was watching Ellie play some of that earlier, and it seemed pretty fun. You'll get there. It's all with patience, dude. I did not mean to do that. Buy the dubs. Yeah. How many people got let into the first wave? I think I heard about it on like, what was yesterday? Tuesday? So I think I heard about it on like Monday, maybe, that they were going to be letting people in. Yeah, it seems alright. Seems alright, actually. And the game full-on releases in like September anyway, so I think. I don't know. It comes out sometime. Yeah, it's almost more like I don't know, like some kind of trial period than an actual beta. But hey, whatever they want to call it. I don't lose nothing. Yeah. Hey, it seems to have worked, so. Give me this. Summit was. Oh shit. Summit was playing? I didn't know that. I don't really follow anyone, like, large, though. There's only maybe 2 people that I follow that have pretty good-sized followings. That's cool. Let's go this way. I don't know if I'll pick it up or look into it. I don't have all that much time for MMOs. And I think Alex would kill me if I picked up an MMO that wasn't Final Fantasy. Because he's been, yeah, that's what I thought. But this is a new one, though. MMOs are time consuming, man. And I'm freaking trying to get monsoon runs in this so I can get the good skins. Even when I get the single worst active item in the entire game. Hey, I mean, you never know. People are watching it. Good publicity, bring people in to the fold, and the cafe. It's all about jumping on the appropriate bandwagons. That's right, I apologize, the Neon Cafe. I can hardly remember my own name, let alone new branding opportunities. And I'm gonna get freaking yeeted. Raisu does need to stay. You can... Oh god, there's so many things. You can play Final Fantasy pretty casually. It doesn't feel like as big of a time sink to make progress like WoW or something does. That's cool. I can get down with that. Well, I can't. Like, I pretty objectively just don't have time. Oh yeah, you were the MMO lady. And that was a little too close. Cause what were you playing? You were playing WoW, Elder Scrolls, and what else? Oh, Guild Wars 2, that's right. I forgot. The only time I ever played Elder Scrolls was when it was in its beta phase. And it was a little rough. WoW, we all played for a little bit. And then that faded away, and it comes and goes, ebbs and flows. from what Alex has told me, it started... Yeah, I don't think WoW's coming back either. But from what Alex has told me, the first bit of Final Fantasy, like when it first came out, it was kind of rough. But then they went and redid a whole bunch of stuff. And WoW is like 300. Yeah, that's right. They redid the whole thing. And it's good now. And WoW is such an investment, because isn't it like 200 gigabytes or well, probably even more than that now. But I remember when it was like 200 gigs and I was like, damn, I don't know if I have space for that. $60. I don't know if I've... Jesus, there's 2 of them? I don't know if I have space for 60 gigs. That's not true. I have a terabyte. But I need to fill up 900 gigs with waifu pictures, so... Win the mental battle. Well, our ability isn't up yet. That was a little dangerous. The real question, though, is do I fight the boss? Or do I go for an obelisk run? Because the boss is kind of hard. Beetle Guard, never change. Where the hell did the teleport go? I remember that. I remember you saying that in the group, and I was like, that's called character growth right there. That's a man making a smart decision. Because you know what? It's probably not a good idea. And no one even went back to it for that long. Beetle Guard, go away. I sap your life. Yes. Halo's pretty nice. It is a good time being on Halo with everyone again. That's like pure nostalgia just mainlined into my veins. It looms. That is very true. I don't have to like set aside 45 minutes for a raid in Halo. I can just play a couple matches if I want. Alright, let's party. I could, but I won't. Because there's no point. There's no point to playing a shooter that long. There just isn't. Actually, I shouldn't talk, because I maxed out the last Call of Duty Battle Pass. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. I don't know. Like, we had a lot of fun playing Overwatch together. That's what I like to focus on. You know, we had a lot of good times, and just because we don't do that anymore. Although you guys bought loot boxes, didn't you? That changes things. Really? Yeah. That you have the gotcha soul. However, the gotcha soul does come in handy, as you have probably some of the luckiest rolls I've ever seen in any gotcha that you get me to play. Actually, thinking about it, I only started getting like good gotcha rolls in FGO again after you stopped playing. So maybe this works to my advantage. Who the fuck's the book? Yes. And as such, the law of transitive property, or equivalent exchange, you have equivalently exchanged my luck for yours. So now you get all the good rolls. Okay, but like, where is the portal? It's gone. I don't even see the particle effects. Ooh. Have you rolled for the new person in Arknights yet? Because I think she's a guard, but I haven't rolled yet. But I've got plenty of that currency saved up. Only 110. Such is the way of the gacha. Oh, she's a caster? I don't really need any casters. Got any inside tips for who's coming up next? Where is the portal? Where is the portal? Bagpipe. I love them already. That's right, we got W coming up. I'm down for W. Oh, there it is. She's... What is she? She a sniper? A sniper. Specialist. Cool. Bombs and shit. I like it. I'm trying to think, because like the specialist I use most of all is the one I've had since I downloaded the game, basically. Gravel. Let's get the rat girl. Project Red, she's my second. Always remember your second. I want to use waifu more because A, her name is great, but B, she's got that useful stun when she comes in. Oh good, you're back. Cool, let's get the hell out of here. I missed it. Oh, I almost didn't grab the item. Yes, exactly. I'm not a furry. But this one... She... Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that was not a good number of items to pick. I just got, well, not just, but I just started upgrading more of my defenders. Because I find that I use the same too. And I feel like I should at least try to branch out. Saria, she's the one I use. She's pretty damn useful. Hoshi. Hoshi's my third. She's one I want to start using more. Because I got her, like, hella late. Oh, shit. That was not ideal. choose your starter. It's a freaking real good starter defender. Here, fight that. Mine was Liscarm. So she's my go-to because she got that range. Combine her range with the throw a Silver Ash behind her. You're dealing some good damage. Much like those dudes did to me. Holy shit. He hasn't logged in since the 21st. I want to be surprised. I really do. But I'm not. What did he do? Did he just do like his first roll? 3? Jesus. Who'd he get? This upsets me. That man was given the keys to the freaking Gacha Kingdom, and he wasted it. Ah, shit. Okay. 2 copies of Hoshi and Silver Ash? My dude. That's so good. And he has wasted it. I mean, I know I shouldn't be surprised because this is Nick we are talking about. But, man, come on. Oh, good. There's a cloaker in here. That is not helpful at all. Thank you. Come on, man. The fact that the cloaking enemies won't die fills me with great amounts of salt. Razor wire, let's go. I have received an urgent sounding text. I see you've fallen into the Fall Guys trap. Ancient gate begins to shift. That free company, man. Yeah, never believe James when he says he'll play anything with you. It's even if you are 90% sure, keep that 10% of doubt. And of course, the free company. I don't think they're a good influence on you. Getting into all the mainstream. Although you did say one of them plays this, so I guess it can't be all that bad. Wow, my charge time is really fast. That's not good. What was the voice message he sent to the chat? Because I never listen to those voice messages. Hashtag pro tips. Really? 2 bosses in there? Jesus. Trump is a ploy or something for the government. Yeah, that does sound stupid. Shit. Of course. Oh well, I'll speedrun this time. I swear, James better not be getting on that conspiracy shit, man. I hate how that is America now, is just so many conspiracy theories. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And it irritates the shit out of me. Oh? It fills me with disdain for people. Because, like, have I ever told you about the QAnon guy I work with? Who wears a t-shirt that actually says "We Are Q" on it? It matches his MAGA hat pretty well. And now they're in the government too, because that one conspiracy lady just won a seat in the Senate. God damn. Really? Mark my words, dude. Some real, like, weird, dumb bullshit is gonna go on because all the conspiracy theories going around. I'm gonna be like, I freaking told you guys. Y'all said that my eyes were closed. But I knew. This is also not a very good boss to have no healing items. Yeah, saw that coming. But who administers the time? Should we get like... I don't know, should we get like, not Russia. Russia needs a timeout too. So they can't administer our timeout until they go through theirs. Should we get like Spain to do it? How's Spain doing? Because France has protests too. China is China. And then there aren't any more countries. That's it. There's the US, Russia, France, Spain, and China. Or, hear me out, we get an African country to administer the timeout. And then they get a little bit of sweet revenge. We only want China's sponsorship through Arc Knights. That's it. If they start putting out some top tier anime, then maybe. Give me something with some flavor. And then we'll talk. I saw that. people keep sending him images of himself in their ads on Twitter. And he's like, guys, I get it. Please. Please, I know I'm in their ads. Just stop sending them to me. I haven't even seen them, because, like, naturally, since I actually play Arknights, I don't get ads for it. Is it just, like, did he do, like, a video on it? Okay. Round 2. That's parody. He did a sponsored video, okay. And naturally everyone's like, oh dude, you made it. You're in the Arknights. You are the Arknight. Okay, these guys need to go. Ukes. Good stuff. Well, good for him. He's a funny guy, so I am glad that he got paid by the Chinese government to do that Chinese propaganda game. Because just think about it. Lungmen, we've been there for so long in the story. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, sponsors would be cool. I'm torn between just saying, like, fuck it, and approaching people and being like, hey, we have a podcast. You wanna pay us? And waiting until we get an increased followership. Because it's slow going, but there's a couple. One dude a couple weeks ago, I think it might actually be our newest subscriber on the YouTube page, was like, hey, I like anime, after coming into this stream. And I was like, that's cool, man. Host an anime podcast, you can listen to that. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll subscribe. And I guess he did. I think you and I have different definitions of the word dream. Although I guess that would make it simpler. Corporate Daddy. What do we watch? What do we think about these shows? Although, I don't know, because then I might have to pretend I like some shit like freaking Rental Girlfriend. And I don't know if I could handle that. I would probably have a meltdown if a corporate sponsor was like, no, you actually like Rental Girlfriend. The Price of Smiles, that's your favorite show now. I'd be like, over my dead body. Queen. I can feel it. You're ready. You will shill when they tell you to shill. But here's the thing, can you sell it in an audio format? Can you sell your belief? Actually, if we get big enough, we don't have to sell it. We can just shill as much as we want with no repercussions. Holy shit. That did so much damage. Shill the will. Wish we'd get killed. Alright. Best of luck. Win your trials, young free companyman. I'll take one of your non-existent bits. Do some bit surveys and you can give people some bits. That's the strat. Free bits for my opinion on something that doesn't matter? Hells yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Back to the sauce. Crits. Pretty objectively useless one there, but that's fine. risk losing my nuke. See you. Need more heal. That's what I need. Like a tougher times? Okay. Professional streamer pausing to text. Oh, goody, there's two. Oh, damn. Over there? Nope. Shot the test up. I'm glad no one was around to hear that joke. That was bad. mired runes? I don't like mired runes. It's not a very good item. Son of a... Hey. Let's try someone else. Let's try Captain Run. Okay. Let's try this guy. Do some Captain Crunch runs. God, I love this shotgun so much. It's so good. I missed it. go! I'm already doing better pacing-wise. I don't like Monster Tooth, but it's better than the no healing items I have right now. Crit goggles. God. That's not good. Well, shit. We'll try that again. Sniped. I want that. Give me that turbo. Really? $4 short? Okay. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Jeez, that took freaking forever. Do a little bit of exploring. Boop. 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 A little bit of gasoline. Pretty glad no one had me do that either. Sometimes this whole streaming to nobody thing comes in handy. I don't like having almost no items. But shit. Alright, what do we got? Rose Buckler, not bad. Hey, Remixed, what's up, dude? How's it going? It's been like a whole week since I've had the opportunity to stream. And now I am back. I have returned from the grave to get shot in the face because I wasn't paying attention. What have you been up to in these days apart? I am the king of the castle. Bam. Gra-ta-ta. Oh. It has certainly been a bit. Just playing some Risk of Rain 2. Yeah. I had intended to. I did. And then I just got busy. I ended up playing a little bit and then getting called away. So I never really had the opportunity. And then like working at my work and working on my D&D campaign, I never had the opportunity to start it up again. In the meantime though, this is the newest character, Le Capital. And I figure I'll try to get a good monsoon run in with him. That's what I've been doing today. I've been banging my head against that wall. I feel that. Mine do the same thing. And yes, D&D. I've been playing. My high school group has been playing for like 7 years. And we like to rotate out DMs. And this time I'm giving it a go. It's going alright so far. Any campaign I run is just full of memes and weird characters. But that's to be expected. Do you play? Do you enter the realms? The realms forgotten? We do it in person. 'Cause luckily, or I don't even know what else to call it, by Providence's design, we are still all together all these years later. Or at least close enough so that we can meet in someone's house. We've tried doing it online before, but there are a couple members that just get a little too distracted. and that doesn't work. Cool. I feel like a lot of people are in a similar boat. Because getting any kind of frequent... I think that's one of the things that's kept us together, is we all kind of acknowledge, like, this doesn't happen out in the wild. Getting a dedicated group that meets weekly, that just don't happen. So we have, by sheer force of will, stuck together. I've thought about it. We've brought it up a couple times. But, the one thing... I've thought about doing a D&D podcast. But one of the hard sell points is, like, we're all dudes in our early 20s. So there's a lot of... I'll call it suspect content. Like last week, one of the one of the PCs had to interrogate a mentally challenged person. But we're also like, we're worried about it becoming a performance over just like a game that we play. Because that's one of the things you see with, like, Critical Role is definitely about, like, the story at large. There's game stuff in there, but it's a lot different. But Alex and I, my co-host, who's actually in here earlier, you missed him a little bit. He's doing some Final Fantasy raids, but he was hanging out while he was waiting. We've talked about doing a D&D themed podcast, like just some of the stories we've got, because boy oh boy do we got some stories. And maybe some, like, instructional stuff. Because D&D is actually not as hard to get into as some might suspect. All you really need is, like, the book and some people. Pipit! Is that a wild pipit I see? Even though I don't think the alert popped up? Hell yeah, I'm going for the skin. Yeah, a lot of people do, but that is hard to market to sponsors or like anybody. It's an okay looking skin. Well, I was doing some arty earlier and I was getting my ass kicked. So I figured I would swap. I almost had one too. I was super salty. I think for a D&D podcast, going with the stories of our exploits would probably be a better direction. Just because, like, some of them are real good. For example, one of my favorites that I always tell, which really highlights the random nature of Dungeons and Dundragons, is we had a halfling who was stealing keys off of a sleeping, like, bandit leader. And you can totally surprise adopt people. That is more than okay, and that's how lifelong friendships are made. But, our halfling rogue was going to sniggity sneak some keys off of a bandit leader. He rolls a crit fail And because this is the type of people we are, instead of just like waking him up, he steals a fully formed shit from the guy without waking him up. And he decides he's gonna roll to put it back. So he rolls to put it back and gets a crit 20. So he puts it back perfectly, doesn't wake him up, and escapes out of that situation. And this was also the character who was memes, even though he did not want to be memes. I should probably move on and like try and find the teleporter, but I'm lost in the D&D echo. And it is not kidnapping. Kidnapping is a negative term. What the? Oh. Kidnapping is a negative term invented by the mainstream media because they don't like fun or making friends. I would be very confused, to say the least. What the? What is this? And then we killed him. And then I brought him back later as a villain. Anywho, how's you, Pip? How are you doing this evening? As you watch me just haphazardly take everything, even though I have recycling. Boop. Guess we'll go personal shield. Maybe I'll do some Huntress runs. 'Cause that's what I haven't played her in a bit, and I still need her skin. Oh! Well then. No, let's not do that. No, let's not do that. Okay. Oh no. There you go. And I'm glad. Remixed. Pip is also a streamer. And she also plays this game. Except she's better at it than I am. Watch me just whip the shit out of this. Well, I missed a hoof. Do not sell thyself short. And Twitch is probably just being crazy. But Pip she's having a good time. She's out there living her best life. This game is pretty cool. It's the sequel to another game that was actually 2D that I also played the living shit out of. Which is why... Which is why I like to play this game. Because... I don't know, it's a fun game. Whoop. It was in... what's it called? Early access for a bit. And I think like 2 weeks ago maybe, it 1.0 got released. Oh, good. Good. I am not very good at this game, which is why I don't have any let's put this here, put that there, which is why I don't have any monsoon wins at all, period. Stardew Valley. No, but I am aware of it, because I have, like, I'm pretty sure all of my friends have played it. Oh, good. I'm just gonna hang out up there. Has it changed? Like, have they... What are the updates like? What's the game state of Stardew Valley these days? It always seemed cool. The only... I'm trying to think. I think... What is the... Oh, hello. I think the only game like it that I've played is probably... what's it called? It's like Gravekeeper Simulator? That's fair. Are you, at the very least, enjoying it now? Aegis. I heard you like shields, so we put a shield over your shield. And I could get rid of it. $3K. Cool. I've always heard good things about it, but never endeavored. Oh, geez, that was not so good. But never ventured into it myself. This dude is wrecking my face. Jesus. Whoa. I would be super dead if I didn't have the projectile item. Or the anti-projectile item. Holy crap. Get out. Where do I go? I'm so close to getting the red chest. I think I do it. I think I wait for the red chest. That's all good. Steam just be like that sometimes. You know, it's pretty new, so like getting all the technical bugs worked out is pretty hard. So yeah, I can't blame them. Which is some pretty hard sarcasm, because Twitch is not that. So close. Hey. Something suck on my century. You need to go. Then the teleportations, man. Sniped. I wonder if I can just sit here and tank stuff. Cause like those guys. Pip, what is that emote? Is that Bongo Cat with a cake? Hold on. I need to know. That is amazing. I need to know if I have that. I don't have Haha Cat. I'll throw one of those out there because I don't have the awesome Bongo Cat emote. Press F to pay respect. Yeah. I get the gist, though. Oh, good. Happiest mask. I'm glad I spent all that time grinding for it. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. You're goddamn right. Oh, well, yep, that's it. Happiest Mask has a chance to summon the ghost of an enemy after you kill it. And I can look up the odds, or the percentage, the proc percentage. Killing enemies has a 7% chance. That is the absolute worst. And it only lasts for 30 seconds. Plus 30 seconds per stack. But as you can see, the highest stack I've ever gotten is 1. Because it sucks. Ooh. Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good item. So grinding up all that cash and then getting killed was not worth. I'll give one more Captain Crunch run. And then I'll just do someone else. Not Loader, because I hate that guy. Maybe, probably Huntress next. Because I like Huntress. And then maybe some Acrid ones. Time's 9 o'clock. That's not bad. I don't have to be up as early for work tomorrow. Oh God. Ah, my phone is buzzing. Where are you? Monster! Oops. That is, I would say, one of the few times that it would not be crappiest mask. If it brought a freaking boss back, I would be pretty hyped about that. It sucks because like it's so much better in the first one. So my trained gut instinct is like, oh yeah, happiest mask. But then I remember that it's like worthless in this one. Because I think in the original it's like 25 or 30 or something like that. It's way higher. You can summon enemies like probably every other kill at least. But nope. Oh boy, monster tooth. Give me the teddy. Lepton Daisy. Not terrible. Hey. Well, kind of hoping you would go for the boss, but that's okay. Or just hit the ground. That works too. Just missed the boss with all of those shots. I wonder if they'll ever speedrun this at GDQ. Because I know they did the original one. Because, like, you can bullshit that pretty hard with some of the artifacts. But I think the devs might have made a game that's a little bit too stable in this one. Die on the first boss. Jesus. Okay. Give me squid boys, and we'll peace out. Okay, hold up. Okay. We got our squid boys. We got fireworks. Getting shot in the face. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Pow! Okay. What do we got? 120. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, less than perfect. I would say maybe mediocre. I guess I will go this way. But I gotta say, the anti-projectile drones are one of my favorite parts of this character. That and arm shotgun. Damn. Squid Polyp level 1 doing some work. Give me this. I need some CC. I need 10 CCs of crowd control. Let's go. Where are you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, lordy, lordy. I will probably finish out the hour. So till like 10 Eastern. And then I will probably throw it over. I see, or at least I suspect, one of my streamer friends is on. Probably throw it over to her. Yeah. So probably like 1, maybe 2 more runs. Kind of depends on how long each one goes, because they can vary from like, you died in 10 minutes, to, hey, it's been 50 minutes and you're still not quite where you need to be. But I'm hoping I can stop around 10 Eastern, so another 40 minutes. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That'll put me at about 3 hours. Because, unfortunately, I work early as heck in the mornings. But it's menial labor. Okay. Nope. Shut that shit down immediately. That's a good habit to have. Especially these days. Gotta keep them kitties safe. And just because children are kind of gross sometimes. I have 2 nephews and a niece, and let me tell you, those kids, they're better now because they're older, but when they were little, just germ factories, my dude. May the gods of gambling gotcha be with me. Oh, it worked. Not that time. That is a good idea. Do they do those a lot? Is that like a common practice? Because I don't know what the whole, especially, as I said earlier, especially these days, I don't know what the whole procedure for daycare inspection is. I would imagine they'd probably do it semi-frequently, but I don't know. I see you, looming. Ain't no looming in this house. Three war banners. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but... once a month on random days. I understand the purpose, but that does seem like, gosh, that does seem very irritating. But like, I get it. It makes sense, you know? You gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Sounds very official. But it's probably a good gig. If I had to guess. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I admire your mother's patience, because I could not. Dealing with adults in retail is arduous enough sometimes. I don't think I'd have the patience for kids. The U.S. Air Force? Huh. So does that mean she, I don't want to say caters to, but like most of her customer base is in the Air Force? Because I don't think I ever heard of that. But that's cool. What do we got? Big money, no wins. Oh, let's go! This is one of my favorite active items in the game because it does like 69 billion damage. It's great. I forgot just how efficient I was as Huntress. Nice. I would imagine that's a pretty good sized client base. I almost joined the Air Force, but turns out having tinnitus that is so bad it actually affects my balance is not, it's not what they're looking for, which makes perfect sense. Actually, that was for the Army. I don't know if it was the same for the Air Force. I did have a friend who went into the Air Force, though, and he got stationed in Guam. And he described it as being all rain, like all monsoons, and angry birds. Let's go. I forgot just how far the teleport reaches. Jeepers creepers. Yoink. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Let me show you what the Prion accumulator can do. I missed. Oh. I mean, I guess it can do that, but that's not what it's supposed to do. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Which, like, I guess it kind of sucks, but whatevs. It is what it is. I wonder if they're ever gonna, like, figure out a cure for tinnitus. Like, we can reconstruct the inner ear cochlea. Now I'm just thinking about that as like a comedy bit. I can never tell. The altimeter, I think it might just be a little off. Ground, 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 ground. I don't know, are you sure? Oop, too far. I swear, if I spend like almost 2.5 hours doing Monsoon runs with other characters, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, jump on, Huntress. And then the first run is a successfully completed run, I'm gonna be salty. So close. Having like just not enough money is the worst. Well, now I want to save up for the big boy. Because now I'm at 101. I can't just like freaking jump on down to the other side. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, by the way. That was just me rambling. Rudolph, level 2, let's go. Ground, 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 ground. Ground. Ground, ground, ground. Use your words, I don't get it. And then we both crash and die. And that's the story of why I shouldn't be in the Air Force. I mean, How I Met Your Mother. Because we're both ghosts. That would have been... I would have been pretty down with that show if that was like the twist at the very end is everyone was ghosts. That would have fit that show way more than it would have fit Lost. And we were in purgatory the entire time. Oh shit. You mean to tell me that Barney was an angel the whole time? Meant to teach... Oh god. This is not a good spot. Meant to teach us the error of our ways? And the bro code? Oh yeah, I have this. That's what the Prion accumulator does, dude. It shreds faces. I'm gonna die again. Oh no. Whoa. Leech seed. Yes. It has minuscule heals, but I will accept them. And a coin. I won't ever use it, but I'll take it. Nothing? I'll take a backup mag. I won't be happy about it, but I'll take a backup mag. Alright, let's get out of here. Stage 3, 10 minutes. Not. Stage 3, 10 minutes. Not great. But we'll take it. And we get this map. Whoop. That's why I like the... Oh, jeez, dude. The blink on the Huntress is so much fun. Find me someone who will say otherwise, and I will find you a liar. Alright, how much? 224, just enough. For Berserker's Baldwin. A potentially okay item. Not a personal favorite, but I can't say no to items in this game. To my detriment sometimes. Reach seed level 2. Good pickups. We're getting some good stuff. That's what I want. What do we got? Oh, first round Kyaro's band. Maybe. I know I said I was gonna be salty, but I think this might be the one. You love to see it. You love to see the proc. But I need... Let's see. 134. So expensive. Yes, my sodium levels would be high. Not literally. Salty is just another, it's a slang term for irritatedness. I use it quite frequently. As in such phrases like, be not salty because thou art faulty. Or just being salty, which I just am. I am a man with a high sodium content and who's shooting super fast. Holy crap. Berserker's Pauldron was a lot better of a pickup than I thought it was going to be. Crowbar. Does more damage to enemies with health over a certain threshold. A very good pickup. And I'm just going to go. That sounds like a pretty decent joke right there. Whoop. Almost like my freaking gameplay. Oh god, there's just so much fire I got mind flooded for a second. It's a... I'm too nervous to pull off, like, pranks like that. Because even though I will almost guaranteed never see any of those people ever again, it weighs on my mind. That's not a good spot. Alright, good fight. If I could get some crit goggles, I would be all set. I have no social bravery whatsoever. Not unless bevs are involved. If I get some bevs, then I can become the hero everyone wants and deserves at the party. Deserves. Oh, good. I do not. Just because you are the first, I am not joking, you are the first follower I've ever had who is not someone I already know. So not yet. I probably will at some point. Things have been like, this is a kind of a crappy time to start because his self-promotional opportunities are low, to say the least. Oh, is he really going? Right around the whole outside? Yeah. It's something I... Oh, jeez. It's something I do think about. I was also thinking about starting one for the podcast, too. Because... Ugh. I'm gonna die again. But I keep forgetting to bring that up to Alex. Because... someone's gonna have to moderate it. And it's probably gonna be me. That's fair, actually. Yeeted. I'm just bad at marketing. Like, I'm super bad at marketing. I don't know what hit me there. Magma worm? You got me. Let's take it down. Let's take it down a peg. We'll do one last run on Rainstorm, and we'll do... let's do Acrid. He's all about poison. He looks like a weird dog. He bites things. He's slow as molasses. We were actually gonna go to Alex and I for the podcast. We were gonna go to Anime New York again because that's what we did last year, and that's kind of a bust because all cons everywhere were canceled. So that's a little disappointing, but I don't know. We're working on it. We're working on getting them follows, them views. I do miss Anime New York though. That was a real good time. Got to meet a lot of cool people. Got to just chill. Got to have some drank. except it was New York, so everything was like $100 bajillion. Oop. I wonder. I don't know. It's got to be like some. I have not. I actually haven't watched RE0. Like, I haven't even started it, even though everyone says it's amazing. Is there like... Damn. I can only imagine. Oh, I've got bleed shot on. Whoopsie. That explains a lot. I've been bad at watching stuff that's not like directly podcast related. Oh, hello. Oh, of course it's this boss. It's the one that if I try to hit, I'll fall into oblivion. How is that show in general? Like, is it worth it to pick it up at this point? Because I'd be starting... Excuse me. I'd be starting from episode 1. I'm gonna die again. Okay, so that's not like too far. I'm actually just gonna die again. Why does this game insist on giving me the enemies that hard counter my characters whenever I play by myself? I'll add it to my list, but I'll put it at the top of my list, not at like the bottom. I don't even know what's on the bottom of my list. It's gotta be like... I'm pretty sure Madoka Magica is still down there, but that's a second watch. I actually... Kaiji Ultimate Survivor is definitely on there. It's because I've already watched it, so it's low priority. I try to keep the stuff that I haven't watched already at the top. Because if I hadn't already watched it, it would totally be at the top of my list. And this is just like things I have to watch in the spare time. There are movies. I feel like society has failed me by not telling me that there are movies. I'm gonna, now that I do know. Now those are at the top of my list with RE0. Oh, the Saga of Tanya the Evil. That's like way down there. Netflix or Hulu? Even though it has some pretty heavy, like, furry overtones, which is a great way to start any sentence that I'm recommending anything, I would actually recommend Beastars. First two movies, the story covered in the movie format, and the third is continuing the story. So even though I've still seen the show, I can just watch the first two movies again and pretend like I'm watching something new. And then the third one is something new. Yeah. That's dope, and I like that. And I'm glad that you told me about that. I owe you a debt. But yeah, Netflix recommendations. I can't speak for Hulu because I don't have it. But for Netflix, Beastars is pretty good. Violet Evergarden is pretty good. Dorohedoro is weird, but it's still pretty good. What else have I watched? I mean, Evangelion's on there. That's a classic. If you haven't watched that, you can do that. And I think that one has all the movies, too. I'm pretty sure. We'll go with yeah. It's not a Netflix or Hulu recommendation, but I would also recommend watching Bakano. That's on Crunchyroll. And that one's real good, and you can watch it dubbed, too. Because the dub is great. Man. Maybe I'll just watch anime tomorrow instead of being productive. Okay, cool. Cause like I lost my train of thought. Right. Oh, I lost the name again. What's it called? Jesus. My memory's usually not that bad. It's bad, but not like that bad. Yo, I am seriously drawing a blank, and it concerns me a little bit, because I, like, just finished watching this last week. And my brain keeps wanting to say BNA, but it's not BNA, because I haven't watched that. It's Beastars. Jesus. Beastars is a good story. It deals with a lot more sexual themes than I actually thought it would, which was surprisingly interesting, and I think was a pretty interesting way to tell that kind of story. Because it's like a high school story, but everyone is aminals. Although, these people get way more laid in high school than I ever did, which should surprise no one. Oh, that's right, Parasite. I forgot Parasite is on Netflix. Because I own it. And B, The Beginning, that's one I watched a long time ago. It is real good. Kakegurui, I haven't watched, but it's been recommended to me a lot. Parasite is so good. Sirius the Jaeger was one I started but never finished. Just 'cause. That sounds familiar. Anohana. Anohana means family. Monster Musume, a classic. You know, if you liked that, one you might like from this season. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a no steppers stealth mode show. One you might like. Again, another one that isn't on Netflix or Hulu, but is on Crunchyroll. Monster Girl Doctor. It is similar in a great deal of ways to Monster Musume, but there's like a surprising amount of world building lore in it, which is kind of weird, and I genuinely enjoy a lot of the characters, which is a little surprising for an ecchi series, but hey, you do you, dude. That's one that I'm watching and my mom is like, oh, I'll watch that with you, I don't mind. And I'm like, I do. I mind. What do we got over here? Yeah, we'll take a tri-tip, whatever. I forget what the scaling bonus is, if it's like time or damage. Oh good, it's this guy again. Let's freaking go, dude. All right, let's stop. Let's stop. This is too much. All right. Cool. Well, I died at kind of conveniently the perfect time. I am going to call it there for the evening. I will thank you guys for hanging around this town on the corner. Akame ga Kill, another classic. I will see you guys later. Right now, I'm gonna toss it over. I'm gonna host my friend Ryson. She is also a weeb, and right now she is playing. She's playing some Grounded. That's a new survival horror game. No, it's not horror. No, it's just survival. Is Kuro Makuro the one where he's got the red kimono? It's like, or he's got like red hair? Cause it sounds familiar. I think. He has a red... Oh, it's the red mech. Okay, yeah, now I remember. That's one that my mom watched and was like, hey, you should really check this out. It's really good. And then I didn't. That one is pretty cool. It's got lots of magic and cool fights. I love all the character designs, actually. I think everyone looks really cool. But anyway, I'm gonna hop on over to Miss Raisu. And yeah. Thanks for sticking around, dudes.